folks, Species 7 here, and welcome back to Hagenstadt, more realistic. Yeah, we're doing the Farming Simulator 2013 with the more realistic mod, and I'm just waiting for the sun to come back up here. I don't usually like doing these in the dark, but I figured, hey, usually about 5 or so we get a little bit of sunrise action, and we're not far from that. So, in the meantime, what we've done, and that harvester's going to need service pretty quick. I have harvested the big field. We got, so far, 2 full trailers, and about 60% of the harvester was still full. So that's pretty nice. That means we get, $120 or so $1,000 worth. And we got about 30 bales. So the 30 bales are certainly going to cover what it costs to sow and fertilize these 3 fields, plus give a couple extra bales to be donated to the cow farm when we do start a cow farm. Our sheep have produced their first full set of bales, so that is waiting for us at this ship farm. But I think, other than that, it's just sort of business as usual stuff, because that harvester's getting really close to full. So, as I say, most of it actually came off of this field. He does about a row and a half before he's full. This harvester is big improvement over the far. Like I say, it may incrementally look small, but if you are figuring on the fact that not only is it about a 50% bigger head, it also goes a little quicker. Now, it's still no racing car, but the FAR was doing about 1.5 mile per hour during harvest and was harvesting 3.2 meters at a time. This little Doots will do about 2.5 miles an hour and will harvest 5 meters at a time. So nice. It's enough of an improvement that basically for I don't know, how would we look at it? For every 3 rows this one does, the other harvester would do 2 in the same amount of time and effort. So, and of course requires emptying 3 times as often, etc., etc. So, yeah, this was, I'm very happy with this purchase. I don't think we needed to go much bigger, and I definitely think staying with the small one would have been a bit of a mistake. So, yeah. So there you go. Each harvester gives us about 26%. So just under 4 harvesters will fill this trailer. So like I said, I got 2 full trailers plus off of that field. So not bad. Not bad. All we need to do is pick up the bales, take them to the bale shed, which, as we've seen from the other episode, is just such a sweet, easy thing to do. So we're still waiting for the sun to come up. But I think for the moment, we're going to drop our baler and grab our forks. And it probably wouldn't kill us to throw some lights on either. Whoa. Alright. I just dropped the front weight, didn't I? That's wonderful, yeah. We get it that time? We did. Nice. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we can start collecting bales. And that's basically what I'm going to do here. Is take all of these bales, sell them off, and as the harvester fills, I will empty it again. So, again, it is quite worth the doing. I am so glad that we invested in both the baler and this. Like I say, that will cover all of our machine expenses. So, and pick it up. You can go backwards as quick as you please. You can turn all of that happiness. It's great. I love the Bale physics now. It's actually worth doing. By guppies. Okay, $400, eh? So, obviously, we're getting about 3,500 a bale. Holy smokes. So, with 30 bales in there, yeah. I don't think we'll have any problem covering our expenses. At all. So, but yeah, there we go. That's what's happening on the farm. We are looking at about 30 for this one. I will give a total, of course, when I get all 3 fields down. But I wanted to let people know. I also wanted to sort of make mention of the fact that I usually run more than one series at a time. At the moment, I'm not. And that's mainly because I sort of, without any kind of preamble or announcement, pretty much just dropped Hexxit from my playlists. The last couple episodes, the viewings were, even after a bit of time, too poor to consider the effort of the upload, etc., etc. So, you know, if you consider that a 15-minute episode is, 45 minutes of video editor work and then another 2 to 3 hours of uploading. If it doesn't get views, I'm sorry, it's not worth doing. That's just simply where I'm going to have to stay on my account. So, I need to add something else. Now, I am currently playing a Feed the Beast Unleashed mod pack, to be honest. I didn't even feel like playing the rest of the Hexxit. Not only were the YouTube results so disappointing, but quite frankly, as I've said many times with Minecraft, I don't really play it for the combat. There's a lot of good combat games out there. If you're looking for good combat, well, you probably ain't gonna have Minecraft as one of your big first choices. So, and Hexxit is basically an adventure map. There's not a lot of building to do. It's mostly new and improved enemies, and that's about it. So yeah, I am playing Unleashed. That's one possibility to consider, is doing a Let's Play on that. But, I don't know. I don't seem to be the Minecrafty type when it comes to YouTube. I don't get a lot of attention on my Minecraft videos. The other thing, see what I really do a lot of when I'm not gaming for the sake of making videos is space sim games. I do play EVE Online, although I think my newest subscription runs out sometime around the start of November, and I think that'll probably be the end for EVE Online. I've been playing for a while. It's a good game, but it is considerably more an economy simulator than it is a space simulator, and quite frankly, yeah, I was hoping it was more of a space simulator. So, but it turns out there are some really good space simulators out there, and there's some so-so ones. I watched a review on YouTube by a guy who really seemed to know what he was doing. It was a really good review. I liked what he had to say, up to a point. He was basically talking about, Starpoint Gemini is a pretty good game. Well, I play Starpoint, and it's alright, but in all honesty, I think I'll wait till number 2 is a little more polished up, because I'm not really fond of the whole 2D flight thing that's going on with that game. It's kind of like Drifter, it just makes it feel unfinished. And the combat's truly not all that exciting. And since it is a game where you're going to be doing a lot of space combat, if the combat ain't that much fun, well, there you go. I also play the X series, of course. I'm playing Terran Conflict and the successor to that as well. And they are enjoyable, but again, they are as much economic simulators as they are space sims. I suppose you could go all combat, but I don't know. Then, the only game he recommended that you don't try, I'm actually having the most fun with, and that's a little thing called Dark Star 1. It's got a few years on it, but you know what? It's actually pretty fun. I'm also going to give Evacron Mercenary a try. Apparently that's quite an immersive space sim. But that may be the focus of my next series. I might put a space sim on there and see how we make out with it. As you can see, we're just going to get filthy rich off these bales. And I do have to remember the harvester. But yeah, hopefully in the very near future, I will still be doing my Xenocraft, or Xenominer, sorry, because I do enjoy the game. The problem with it is it's kind of slow to watch. It is fun to play, but visually it's a whole bunch of a lot of the same stuff going on over and over. So yeah, it doesn't make for a super exciting series, but as I make improvements I will upload videos of it. So that'll be kind of my, oh look, here's another Xenominer video. It's not going to be as regular a thing. So I think that's pretty much where we stand at the moment. I'm going to finish selling off all these bales, harvest the other 2 fields, sell off their bales, and we'll see where we stand. So next episode, we should have a Krapatui full of money, and 3 fields ready to go. So maybe it's time to move up to barley. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's, I think, going to call her an episode. This has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks, till next we meet. And, well, ciao for now.